Alright, this is a review for X2, X-Men United. This is a follow-up to X-Men. This film came out in 2003. Everybody from the first film comes back. You get the addition of Alan Cumming in this movie as Nightcrawler. And then the villain of the film here is Brian Cox. Brian Cox plays Stryker. He's a great villain. He's a human. Really, this just picks up right where the first film left off. Get an opening sequence with Nightcrawler infiltrating the White House, and that scene holds up today. It looks just as good now as any of the current digital effects sequences that you would see currently here in 2023. So, I mean, yeah, the action sequences in this film are a big step up from the first movie. I'm assuming that's because of the budget increase. And just all around, pound for pound, this movie is heads and shoulders above X-Men. It's a great sequel. I think that this is probably, in my opinion, the best X-Men film out of the entire franchise. Now, I know other people would disagree with me and say, their own personal favorites, but I just think from the total package of story, action, just everything about it. I think the score is good. Yeah, that's it. I'm not going to really have a whole lot to say about this other than there is a scene where Magneto, played by Ian McKellen, is reading T.H. White's Once and Future King, which is about King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. It's a book that I should probably revisit since I haven't read that since I was in the 7th grade. I've seen the Disney film Sword in the Stone multiple times, and then I know there was a musical that was based on T.H. White's book called Camelot, starring Richard Harris, which I saw once. So I know it deals with the theme of does might make right, I think is the central argument. Arthur says no, that might doesn't make right. That you should use your power and influence for the betterment or for the good of mankind and not for selfish ends. So that's really kind of an appropriate novel in this film series, because it's kind of the central question that Xavier and Magneto are dealing with, is answering that question. Clearly Magneto is of the thought that those that have the power, the mutants, should rule over the others. That in order to not be oppressed, you have to become the oppressor. This is really brought out in a scene where he's talking to Pyro. Ian McKellen's character Magneto is talking to Pyro and says, you are, what does he say? You are a god among insects. Never forget that. I think that's what he says. And you're like, oof, that's pretty hardcore, man. But yeah, this is a 5 out of 5 for me. I think that everything about this film just is a big step above everything that was contemporary to the time. I mean, the series that came out concurrent with this was the Spider-Man trilogy, and I think that revisiting these just hold up a lot better than the Spider-Man movies do overall. Sorry Sam Raimi, but these are just all around better than those. Anywho, yeah, that's it. 5 stars. Thanks for watching. God bless. Have a wonderful day.